Hey everyone, it's Ashley here for your next stamp, and I have another video for the Stamp Great Repeat series today. Today I'm going to be making these really adorable little mason jar tags, and I just think these are so precious if you are making these to put on a jar of jam, or you could use them for any tag for the summer. And I had that little bear there, and he's holding a different type of fruit in each of the little tags here, and I paper pieced the tops of the mason jars using the new paper from Your Next Stamp, and I just love these so much. So let's get into it, and I'll share with you the products I used to make them, and then I'll get started with the process video. So first up, I use the Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink. I'm in love with that ink. It just gives such a nice, dark, crisp impression. I also use the Your Next Stamp wire snips. I also used this hole punch so that I could turn these into tags. I used some twine. I used the new Your Next Stamp gumdrops that came out from the latest release. These are Fairy Magic, and I love these so much. There's like pretty purple, blue, and green on there. And then this paper pad came out. It is called Summer Plaid, and oh my gosh, you guys, it is just so pretty. It is a paper piecer's dream. So I'm going to be using that today for these cute little mason jar tops. I then use this stamp set. It's called Jam Packed Full of Fun. This stamp set is so precious, and I used the little jar on it, and then I used the few different pieces of fruit there, and then I used that cute little tag and the For You sentiment there. There's also a thanks sentiment. Those are so cute. And then there is coordinating dies that you can purchase separate. Then I used this stamp set, and I'm going to be using this one next week. It is precious, but I wanted to use it this week for the little bear, and it's called Spectacular Phoebe and Friends, and you get all these cute glasses. It's just so adorable, but today I'm going to use that little teddy bear, and then there is coordinating dies to cut out the different images on the set that you can purchase separate. So let's get into our stamping. So I'm going to take from that first set that little teddy bear, and it just looks so cute standing beside the mason jar holding a little piece of fruit. So I'm going to use the Your Next Stamp Black Olive ink, and I'm going to stamp out 3 different mason jars. And then I'm going to stamp out 3 of the mason jar lids. And we'll need that for our paper piecing. Now I'm going to take this paper, and look how pretty the colors are. It took me so long to decide which papers I wanted to use because they're all so cute. So I pulled out my 3 favorite ones that I wanted to use, and so I'm going to show you how to paper piece. So you just stamp out on the white paper, and then you just stamp out on your colored patterned paper. And we'll finish the paper piecing in a minute, but for right now I'm going to stamp out the rest of the items. So I'm stamping out the little fruit, and then 3 of the little tags, and then I'm going to stamp out the For You sentiment inside of those. It's so cute that that fits inside. And then I'm stamping out 3 little teddy bears. So for the paper piecing, you just need a glue stick and a good pair of scissors. I use my sewing scissors. I can get really close into the image, and they're nice and sharp. So just cut on the black line there. And then you have your top. So then you just take your glue stick. You can use white glue as well, but for fussy cutting and paper images, I just really like to use the glue stick. So then I just put my little acrylic block on top of it so that it will keep it and hold it in place while it dries. So I'm going to cut out the next one and add some glue there and just put it on top and set it there. And it's so cute. Isn't it adorable? And it's so easy to paper piece, and it just looks so fabulous when you do. So I'm adding on the 3rd one there, and then we will fussy cut those, or we'll cut them out with the coordinating dies after, so we'll have the white image around the outside. So for each of the 3 mason jars, I'm using B000 and just going around that outside edge to add a little bit of blue. The jars usually give off like a tinge of blue, so I thought that would be perfect. And then for the fruit, I'm doing R39 for the strawberry, R27, and R14. And then for the leaves, I'm using G07 and YG13. For the raspberry, I use RV66 and RV63. And then I use that green color combo for the little leaves on that one as well. And for the blueberry, I use B29 and B24. Then I wanted to make each of the little tags coordinate to that patterned paper. So I used the first one with a yellow Y38, 35, and 32. And then for the next one, I did a blue color combo. I did BG49 and BG13. And then for the last one, I do a purple color combo. So I use V17, V15, and V01. And those are so cute. You could paper piece those too, but I just chose to color them with my Copics. And then I color up the teddy bear. I used E55 and E53. and blended that out really nice on the muzzle and ears. And then I'm going to use E59 and add that to the darkest portion of the bear. And I did start out by coloring each of the bears one after another, but I end up just finishing the first one so you can see. And then I use E57 and blend that out. And then I'm going to blend it out with E55 and give it a really good blend and go back in and blend it really nicely. How cute is that bear? I just want to squish that little bear. It's so cute. And I think it matches perfect because bears love fruit, so that's so cute. So I used my black jelly pen for the nose and eyes, and then I used my white jelly pen for the cheeks. I'm taking the coordinating dies and my wire snips and just adding on all of the coordinating dies so that I can cut them out with my die cutting machine. And I will link all the products below that you can find over in the Your Next Stamp store. So I'm just adding those on, and I went back and added in the little white eyes on the little teddy bears there. So I'm just adding the little fruit, and I think I dropped the For You, the little tag die on the floor. I could not find it anywhere, so I did have to fussy cut those ones. So I'm showing you here, how cute is that mason jar? You could cut out so many of these. These would be totally cute in like little pocket letters. You could make cards with them or tags like I'm doing today. They are just precious. I love them so much. So now I'm going to cut out the other little pieces. There's the teddy bears, and it just makes it so cute with the teddy bear. And then I'm going to give the teddy bear a different piece of fruit to hold on each of the mason jars. And then I'm just finishing with the little teddy bears. And there's all the pieces, so I'm going to use my ATG gun and just attach all the little pieces how I want them. And I just stuck the little tag underneath. So, so cute. There's the yellow one and now the blue one. And then I'm going to just adhere on each of the little teddy bears onto each of the little mason jars there. And then they're each going to get a little piece of fruit to be holding in their hand. And then the back part of these tags are white, so you can write on it who the recipient's for if you want to put your own little message or that kind of thing. So there they are, and now I'm going to take some twine so that I can make them into tags. I'm taking my little hole puncher and just adding a little hole in the top there, and then I can put my twine through. So I'm just folding it into two and then putting it through and cutting off the top. So I just fold it once, fold it twice, and then it fits through really nicely, and I can tie a little knot. I don't like to have a lot of twine on my tags because I usually just tie them onto a little gift bag or around like the top of a wine bottle, that kind of thing. So I don't like a lot of twine, but you could put as much or as little as you needed. And then I took the new gumdrops and added those on, and they think they look precious. So those are my little mason jar tags. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you haven't, please head over to the Your Next Stamp YouTube channel and subscribe. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye now.